Okay guys, so first I'm going to start with my Urban Decay primer, and I'm just going to put that on both of my lids. Psych. I'm going to put it on my lids, my brow bone, inner corner, lower lash line, and everything. Okay, honey? Yes. Because we're going to be layering so many shadows on top of this, you want to make sure that it stays on all day so that at the end of the night you don't look like a hot mess. Okay. So next I'm going to take my Wild Child palette, and I'm going to be using the only white color that's in there. And with the same brush, I'm just going to very heavily put this on both of my lids, okay? And you want to make sure that you do a lot of layers, because if you don't, it'll look very washed out, especially when you add all the other shadows. So I'm just going to put it into the inner corner, and then I'm going to wing it out as well. Next I'm taking my BH Party Girl After Hours palette, and I'm going to take the blue color, and with a very blunt, actually it's an eyebrow brush, I'm going to make a cut crease right on top of the white. And unlike usual cut creases, I'm actually going to like blend it out a lot with a few other colors, but for right now, since it's the first one, you don't want it to get lost, so you want to make sure that you apply it very heavily, but still making sure that it's a cut crease. You don't want to blend it out too much, but you want to make sure that it's very, very vibrant, you know? From far away you could be like, that's blue, okay? So layer that on top of each other until you get it the way you want it to. So I just kept layering it and layering it and layering it. Next, I'm taking these two pink colors and I mixed them together, yes I did, with a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to put that right on top of where we put the blue. And you want to make sure that you don't get it down into the white. Be very careful. I mean, if it does get into the white, all you have to do is just get some more of that white shadow and just put it on. But for now, just be very careful. And I'm going to wing that out as well. But you want to make sure that it's very hazy and make sure that you blend it out so that it's not so harsh like how it looks now. Just keep blending, blending, and blending. Now I'm going to mix these three colors together. Yes, I am. And I'm going to go on top of that pink color again, and I'm just gonna blend it out, like almost outside of my eyebrow, like a superhero. Just gonna blend it more to the side, wing it out. So I wanted to have that effect since I will be creating a cat eye later. And I'm just going in with some more of that blue because some of it did get lost when I was blending. Blend, girl, blend. Next I'm just going in with some more of that white because like I said, some of the fallout did get in there, so I just want it to really stand out more because we have 3 layers of winged going on over there, so I want it all to stand out. Now I'm going in with that same white color that I used, but with a smaller brush, and I'm just really bringing that into my inner corner. And with the same purple that I showed you, I'm putting that on my lower lash line because the look is very top heavy, but I don't want it to be very like no bottom, like a Nicki Minaj type of eye look. I want it to have a little bit of hazy effect on the bottom. Let's bring the whole look together. As you can see, I'm still going back and putting in some more of that blue because I can't get enough. You just really want to make sure that they all stand out on their own. Next, I'm taking the best liquid eyeliner I've ever used in my life that I got from CVS. Yes, I get it from CVS. And I'm just gonna make a little cat eye. And by little, I mean extra cat eye, because I can never go a day without my cat eye. No, I can't. Ever. So, just fill it in. And make sure you don't want to make it too thick so that it covers up the white and the blue and everything that we just spent all this time creating. But, you know, still gotta have that cat eye. Meow! Next, I'm taking my Volume Eyes mascara that I got in my glam bag, and just putting a little bit of that on the end of my lashes. I don't really want to do falsies or get really big lashes, so that's why I'm only doing it at the end, because I really just want the eyeshadow to really pop. And next, I'm taking this amazing lipstick that I got actually from H&M. It's super pink, almost like Nicki Minaj Barbie pink. So I'm just layering that on. It's so smooth and it smells like heaven. It's very buttery, so I had to clean up the sides a little bit because I do not have a lip liner in this shade unless I was Nicki Minaj herself. And next I'm just taking my contour and blush palette, and I'm just taking the darkest blush in the palette, and I'm actually applying that on top of my contour because I want it just like a very fun, summery, pinky doll look. So I'm gonna add a lot more blush than I would usually use, and I put a little bit on the end of my nose. And now I'm just misting my face with a setting spray, and the look is done. And now we're happy, fun unicorns. Now for my narcissistic posing shots. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.